Hello, beautiful beings. It's Zay. Hello, and welcome back. Thank you all. I just want to say before I start, I hope that you guys are all having a beautiful day or night. I am finally getting to it, to answering all of your questions about Freeform Locs. Before I get into that, I want to send a very radiant, loving energy out to you guys, and thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful. We have hit 500 subscribers. I just want to thank you guys for watching and rocking with me, being patient with me throughout my hair journey, and my indecisiveness. There's so much more to come, and I'm just very, very happy that I get to create, that I have the freedom to create, and that I have the will and the drive and the passion to create. And that's coming from someone whose creativity was stifled for a very long time. So I am now activating my throat chakra, and I am expressing myself more. I'm writing more, I'm speaking more, and I have so much to share with you guys. So thank you so much. And I want to give you guys the best content. You know, everything that I'm doing on my own, and I'm learning from other people. I'm growing every day, whether it's the photos, the videos, the poetry, like anything that I create on my platforms will be things that I've created from my soul, from my spirit, and I hope that you guys resonate with it. I hope you guys love it. But without further ado, I'm going to get into these questions that you guys have. Like, it's been long overdue to get these questions answered for you guys. So the first question, how do I freeform my hair? How do I start Freeform Locs? So I want to address to you guys that yes, there are many ways to start Freeform Locs, but the original way to start Freeform Locs is from a fro. You do not have to do anything. You do not have to have comb coils. You do not have to have 2-strand twist. You do not have to crochet your hair. You do not have to interlock your hair. You do not have to have lock extensions. All you need is your own hair, okay? Whatever you're starting with, start with fresh washed hair. And the minute that you decide to not detangle, let's say the next day you go in the shower and you wash your hair and then you condition your hair, and then you decide, you know what, I actually want to freeform. Ditch the conditioner, okay? You don't need it, because conditioner does the opposite of what locking does. The minute that you decide you want to lock your hair, and let's say you did condition your hair that day, the very next day, what you want to do is not condition your hair. You want to wash your hair once more, right? With shampoo. You start with freshly washed, undetangled, clean hair. Then you want to dry your hair, let it air dry, go out in the sun. The next question is, what shampoo do you use? Every tip that I give you guys, I want to make sure you guys know that whatever you decide to use is on you, but I will suggest things that are organic. I will suggest things that have no parabens, no sulfates, no harsh chemicals that will go inside your scalp, because if you think about it, Everything that we put on our skin, everything that we put in our hair, on our scalp, goes directly into your bloodstream. So it is going into your body. I need everyone to be mindful, especially in this time. Everyone should be mindful of the things that they are using, the things that they are consuming. Cruelty-free is also very important to me. Most times I like to go towards products that are also vegan, just because it impacts all of us and we are a part of nature, and I don't see myself separate from the animals that are being tested on. So one shampoo that I use is the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. I use unscented just because I like to use unscented. You want to make sure that you are diluting this because it can leave a very soapy consistency on your hair, which then traps into your locks. So dilute. And I sometimes like to add my own essential oils. So it depends on what you want to do, but don't overpower the shampoo with the essential oils. Another reason why I like Dr. Bronner's is because this is an all-purpose soap. So you can use this to wash your clothes, and use this to wash your body. This is actually what I use in the shower. This company also carries different scents like hemp, rose, almond, peppermint, and I believe there's another one. The next shampoo that I will go over after I use the Dr. Bronner's is Giovanni. And this is a cruelty-free, organic. This is the Tea Tree Triple Treats. It says it's for all hair types. It's a peppermint eucalyptus shampoo, so it is very cleansing. One of the main reasons why I use Giovanni is because it cleanses my scalp very well, like really well. It also promotes my hair to mat up. So you know how you'll use a shampoo when you're not freeforming and you do want to detangle after your shampoo, but you have the shampoo that just like shriveled your hair up? This is what does it for me. This really helps my hair to mat up even more, and so I consistently use this because it works very well for me. Third question is, can I start from a TWA, which is a teeny weeny afro? Yes, you can. TWAs are very also subjective, so they have different lengths. So you can start from a TWA, but just know that throughout that journey of locking and growing your hair at the same time, it may feel like a slow process. I know for me, when I had my TWAs, it always felt very slow to me. That's just because your hair has a lot of shrinkage. If you are someone that has very coarse, thick hair, then you are gonna have a lot of shrinkage, which will make it seem as if your hair is not locking or it's not growing. But just be patient with it and just trust the journey and just cleanse it every day, protect it at night from lint, from harsh smells, from harsh chemicals. Just do your part and your hair will thrive. What's your routine? So my routine is really just to wash my hair, and if I am not going outside and say the sun is not out and I don't have anywhere to go, I will use a microfiber towel to dry the excess water from my hair, and then for the most part I just let it air dry. But if I am going outside, then again I shake my hair in the shower, kind of like a dog, honestly, and that just helps all the water from inside, the tips especially, to just kind of get out. Sometimes the towel, when you dry your hair with the towel, you're kind of just doing this. you know, you're mushing your hair together, and depends on what motion or what direction you're going in. See how I just did that and it made my hair look flat? So what I do is I will get out of the shower, shake it, and it allows for my hair to kind of open up like a flower and loosen up and kind of take its own shape. It's figuring out what it wants to do right now. But if I consistently decide to mush it down, then it's probably gonna end up locking that way, if that makes any sense. So I allow my hair to stick up, stand up, because it's gonna figure it out for itself. But you don't want to keep going in the same motion, opposite from what your hair is trying to do. Next question, how long will it take for my hair to lock? That's also very subjective because we all have different rates of hair growth, we all have different lengths, and we all have different hair textures. So for me, it literally takes 3 to 4 months for my hair to start to really form. I mean, obviously you can tell it's taking its shape, it's in the process, it's moving every day. Your hair is alive, so never think that, oh, my hair is not locking. Your hair is like a plant, and just because we can't see these things move doesn't mean they're not moving. Just because we can't talk to them, you can though. Just because we can't talk to them doesn't mean that they're not listening and they're not speaking and they're not, they're not alive. Our hair is the same way. Our skin is alive. Like, everything inside of us is alive. So remember that your hair is doing as it should. You just need to be patient. I would say even talk to your hair, massage it. Give yourself a really nice scalp massage and say, I love you. You are divine. You are the most magnificent crown. And, tell me what you need and I'll nourish you and love you. You're gonna grow so beautifully. I have patience and I trust you. Talk to your hair like it's a part of you. And I feel like that in itself is gonna help to start building confidence, start building that spiritual connection between you and your hair and yourself. So no one really knows when your hair is gonna lock, but just be patient and just pay attention to it. And you will actually notice that our hair starts to lock most times from the root. So just give it time, How do you dry your hair? So yeah, again, I dry my hair either with a microfiber towel, or I will go outside and I will let it air dry, sun dry. I feel that sun dry is the best because your hair is being absorbed by the sun, the water is being absorbed by the sun, and the sun is nourishment to our hair. So it's never a bad thing to go out and let your hair sunbathe. Next question is, do you use a bonnet at night and what oils do you use? Well, I do not use oils. I use my own rose water mixture that I made. I got dry herbs and I created my own spray. So what I will do, I'll show you guys now. I just wake up in the morning and I spritz it all over. And be sure to get my scalp. So that's all I do with my hair. I don't put any oils in it. I like to let my hair create its own oil, which is called the sebum, to also massage your scalp and to kind of spread that sebum. So I don't use oils at all just yet. Not to say that I won't use oils, I just have not found the oil that works for my scalp without making it feel as if it's a little much, too much. And then I have to go in and wash my hair again. But some oils kind of create that heaviness, and I just don't use oils. I feel like it's unnecessary for me at this point. Maybe later down the line I probably will. So the bonnets that I use for my hair, I don't know what this one is called, but this is kind of like, I wouldn't say a turban, but it's like a loose thing. This is the part that goes over your head so it doesn't fall off, but it falls off sometimes. And then it's open like this for your hair to lie flat. You don't have to really do anything. But the longer your hair gets, the longer scarf you want to use for protection at night if you are sleeping with your hair down. So this is what I'll end up doing. I'll do this at night. Yep. And this is it. Like, I'll go to bed just like this. And I think this is cute. I think that it works for me, and I don't have to do much at all. It's very helpful to just put this on and go to bed, and my hair feels so good. Yeah, I don't have to do much. The next thing that I do use, if that is dirty or I just don't want to use it that night, I will go ahead and use a regular bonnet. So I'll put this on and I'll have it like this, you know. Be sure to let my edges breathe. I feel like when things are pulling on your edges, it creates that receding, that hair loss situation. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. So yeah. I also have a video on how I wrap my hair, and it is a turban actually. It's specifically made for locks, but it could be for any type of hair, honestly, as long as you can wrap your hair up in it and it stays. The company is called Wrap with Jafia, so if you want to check that out, I'll put the link below for you to click on it, or it should be on the side somewhere. But I love those turbans. They are amazing. If you like turbans, if you like looking like a queen, and you like wrapping your hair for protection or just because, for a ritual, then go ahead and check them out. The other question is, do you wrap your hair at night to avoid matting? Just use those things that I just showed you guys. And yes, I do lay on my hair, so I don't try to avoid matting, because that's what you want. You want your hair to mat as much as possible. So lying on it, it's not gonna hurt your locks. It's gonna help to promote that matting and that locking process even more. The more that you worry or stress about, oh, my hair is matting and it's sticking together, that's okay. That's what it's supposed to do. If you are free-forming your hair, that's what it is. It's gonna frizz up, it's gonna mat up, it's gonna look chunky, it's gonna look wild. That's the freedom of it. So do not avoid matting, because that's what you want in your shampoo, and that's what you want when you are lying down to go to sleep at night. You want your hair to mat up. So those are all the questions. If you guys have any more questions, please feel free to ask them. I am going to link my IG down below so that you guys can personally message me. Also, if you want to ask a question in the comments below, so we can get some interaction going on, some positive interaction going on between all of the subscribers. Anyone else that is watching this video, please feel free to do so. Thank you for requesting this video. Thank you for all your questions. I'm happy to answer them. I'm so excited for the rest of our journeys. I know some of you guys are on your journeys as well. So I'm excited for all of us, and we're all on a journey, whether it's freeform or not, you know. And the lesson in this, to be patient with ourselves, to love ourselves through all the difficult moments, and to accept ourselves no matter what society is telling us to do or how to be. It's also been a month now since I started freeforming, and I want to show you guys my hair. So here's the front. She is so lovely. I love my hair. I really don't know what it's doing, but I love it. Like, I was just telling someone the other day, I have gained so much more confidence, so much more love for myself in this next journey of mine. And I really truly understand what it is to freeform and what it is to shift your mindset when you are freeforming, and you are shifting your life also. It really is a different thing for me. It's not about hair for me. It really is about freedom in every way possible. Being free from this consumerism, egotistical, low vibrational society that we live in. I'm really just, it's an enlightening, humbling, gratifying journey, and I'm just looking forward to every day of my life. So here's the side. Here's the back. And here's the other side. So yeah, that's my hair. It's been a month and I'm so excited. 2 months is coming up like really fast. Once you get to like 2 to 3 months, it just starts to move really fast after that. When you're not worried about the growth, when you're not worried about the process, and you're just living through it, it's gonna go like that, okay? So just enjoy every moment and pay attention to your hair. Embrace every phase. There's no, in my opinion, there's no ugly phase. So it's the way you see yourself, it's the way you think about yourself and about your hair and about your journey that says a lot. So I never tell myself that this is an ugly phase. When I talk about shifting your perspective, shifting your life, you have to shift the way that you think, and your mind is the #1 source of that. So I don't even use the word ugly. It's the beautiful phase. It's the challenging phase, or it's sprouting stage. I don't know. But nothing low vibrational. Let's stop using low vibrational words to describe ourselves and to think of ourselves. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.